Hi, it's Jenny from Cleaning Cats. So today we're gonna go over project pan updates. So first up is the crimson blush that I'm using as a lip product. We have that much left, but not really because I frankened Aquaphor with this, and this is what we have left. I think I'm actually going to mix everything together. I did make a pretty color, but it was kind of a thin formula. I'm kind of done with potted situations too. By the way, that's how we are with this. And hopefully I can finish it by the end of the year. I finally finished the Cherry Nivea Lip Balm though. So I had scooped out the rest of it into the yellow compact actually. And now it's completely gone. This color is very pretty. It's 4 years old though, so I wanted to finish it. Next up is the blush from Besame Cosmetics Poppy, and there's still no pan, y'all. I feel like I can see the dent more. Maybe it's just a shadow from like the dirtiness of it. I do need to pick through like the little dusts and hairs in there. I forgot to mark this. I did pretty good with the foundation this month. There was a bigger gap for sure. I think it was probably because I was trying to cover the hyperpigmentation on my cheeks, so that's a pretty good jump. So cool. Another pretty big jump is this powder. I did use it in my hair sometimes, and you know, it broke off, so some of it kind of like got everywhere. So this is how much we have left. We are almost done with it, and the heater is really very loud. Broke off a tiny piece from the top to try to make a freaking like white powder. It didn't work because it's translucent, it's not a white powder. But because it did leave a white cast, I thought it would work for a Halloween thing. It didn't work. But anyway, I don't know if that caused it to further break down. I ended up crushing the rest of it just because it was kind of annoying anyway. And I actually have been wearing it like this with my finger. And it actually looks pretty good crushed down. Like, I don't really see the white cast with it like crushed down. So perhaps maybe I would use a translucent powder in a loose format, because this was not good for my skin color. I'm gonna stick with the Maybelline one I have anyway. I want to finish this by the end of the year for sure. And the only thing that I'm adding is a skincare product, which is this blackhead mask. I always forget about this and I want to use this up. Don't know that I'll be able to finish it by the end of the month. There's a lot of little papers. For the deck of panning, the oldest prompt, I had these two eyeshadows, which were from a Tarte palette in Flirt. I really like these two colors. What happened? And BYOP was this. I'm not gonna show pictures just because I'm trying to get this out fast. But if you're curious about my looks or whatever, they're in the Project Pan vlog style. Yeah, I got kind of bored with this, to be honest. I think I picked way too many like light shimmers. So I should have done more of a mix of dark and light. And then this one actually grew on me. I've always hated silver glitter, so I shouldn't have bought this. But anyway, it grew on me, so that's good. For the prompt pan, I had this brown eyeshadow that I use as an eyebrow powder, sometimes here and there. This one I just added because, I don't know, dude, like red underneath the lash line looks very cute, so I ended up doing that. And for the focus prompt, I picked this blush from Rare Beauty. I really like this blush. And then for Indie, I picked this Besame Cosmetic in Apricot. Anyway, when I moved out of my parents, this is what I took with me in this house, and I don't know, I hit pan on this like so fast, so I thought it was going to be easy with this one, but maybe I just used way more blush back then. I don't know, but anyway, this used to be my favorite blush, and then I stopped using it after I hit pan, and I think I just need to start using it again. Although I've actually been really enjoying this one, the Poppy one. So although, I mean, I'm kind of tired of it, to be honest, but I think I prefer this over the one that already has a pan. But I think top fave's probably this one. Anyway, so enough rambling. The last deck of panning thing was the prompt blue. I just picked the sunscreen that I already wear. So I don't know, it's kind of a freebie. Deck of panning this month, I'm not gonna add anything. It's been busy with school and finals and blah blah. So I know people sometimes don't do project pan the last month, so I just will refrain from deck of panning and we'll just do the regular project pan, because I really want to finish those two products that are like almost there. Or three? No, yeah, two. For nail polish, again, didn't take pictures, but anyway, I used these two colors together. At first I didn't like the manicure, then it grew on me. This was pretty chunky, so I felt like it kind of ruined the bottom nail polish. I very much liked combining these two colors though. It was like a very princessy look, as you can see. Princessy, wait, princessy. It's pretty, my manicure's pretty bad, so I do need to cut my nails and remove this stuff. But anyway, yeah. And then this one had flaked on me last time I used it, and it didn't flake on me. And now I think it's because I used the Essence oil fast drying dropper thing, which is really good. It's really good. It's really good oil, but maybe it just didn't work for this. I don't know what happened, but anyway, I didn't peel this time around. We're good. So we're gonna keep both of them. Chunkiness of this is probably better if I do it on its own and then put a jelly thing on top of, which is what I did for this. Okay, so then can you tell that I'm rushed? Okay, so this is what I finished this month. Wow, okay. Go over shower items first. I finished this pink hibiscus shave oil. The scent was pretty nice. I bought the tangerine one and I don't really like the tangerine scent, so we'll probably go back to this unless I try a different scent. So anyway, really like the shave oil. I've tried conditioner, shave foam, the shave cream. Oil's better, I don't know. And I finished this VO5 shampoo. So this was just by myself because my husband has curly hair, so he didn't want to use this drying shampoo. But I really liked this. I really like the scent, and I like that it's drying because I have an oily scalp. Probably did not help with the frizz. So towards the end, I feel like it does get kind of like, okay, yeah, I'm done with it. Like, is this kind of drying? But I probably would repurchase this, probably especially in the summer. I think actually maybe it wasn't my hair that was greasy. Maybe it was just my forehead that was greasy that was making my bangs greasy. I don't know. It could have been skincare, or I don't know. But anyway, I would repurchase this. This is $1.25 from Dollar Tree, so I like that. So my husband and I finished this Olay body wash. I think it was rose water and sweet nectar. I don't know how to say it, but anyway, this is a really nice scent. It smells really fucking strong, but it smells really nice. I liked it. For body care, I just finished one thing. This is a Plant Therapy moisturizer with peppermint scent. It smells very strong, but it smells really nice. It was kind of greasy, so probably would not repurchase. I want to try different brands with the peppermint scent. I just like the tingly sensation. It helps with chronic pain, and I don't know, it just kind of helps relax. So yeah, I haven't bought a backup. Was looking into hemp, but then apparently it smells more like strawberry than the mint. It was like a mixture of things. I was thinking about the menthol 0.5 Gold Bond moisturizer, but it might be too medicinal because it's like actually menthol. And then I was most likely gonna get a Tree Hut one, but it was in a little jar situation. I do have one other tiny moisturizer that I'm just gonna finish before buying one though. And then my husband and I finished this Marc Anthony Grow Long leave-in conditioner. So this was actually just my husband's, but then I ran out of mine, and then he cut his hair, so then it was just me. So I don't know, let's say I used this much and he used the rest of this. I really like this. I still want to try the Super Milk whatever Lush leave-in conditioner. Avon is still better, dude. Avon's still better, but it's an MLM, so whatever. And I forgot what I was gonna say, something about this. Oh, my husband had a backup of a different Marc Anthony product, so I'm using that. That one I feel like is not really a leave-in conditioner. I think that one just says leave-in treatment, and it's definitely a lot thinner. But I still will finish that one first before trying to venture into the mall for Lush. So for skincare, I finished 3 sheet masks. My face has been, I don't know, it was either because my face was dry or I just wanted a spa day. So yeah, so I finished these 2 dermal masks. I am done with this dermal sheet set. I will definitely repurchase these, but I still have a pack of these. This was a birthday present from a friend. This was a Dr. Jart sheet mask. I still like the dermal ones more, even though these are probably way more expensive. But anyway, I was kind of scared to use this because around the time that I started breaking out, I had used this. I don't think it was this. So anyway, I really needed something hydrating because my face has been flaky from the benzoyl peroxide. So yeah, I tried this a couple days ago and it was pretty nice. So I probably will try another one because I still have the flakes going on. But yeah, I have maybe like 3 more of these. Last skincare item I finished was this Derma E anti-wrinkle cleanser with vitamin A and glycolic acid. This broke me out. at least 80% sure. Is this much as a face wash, this much as a body wash, and like this much as a hand wash. Like I even avoided my chest because I kind of felt like I was getting stuff. So I don't know, like I really wanted this to work. It lathers so nicely and it smelled kind of like citrusy, like lemony. But anyway, it fucking broke me out. So yeah. Okay, I had one more thing, which again, I used on my body. Is this much on my face and the rest on my body. At first I started just using it on my neck and chest. Felt kind of scaly and weird, so then I used it on my legs and arms. I felt like I was getting like little tiny like pimples on my forehead. So dude, I'm just tired. I was just tired of breakouts. I think I'm just trying to finish stuff on my body because I'm tired of it. For the random category, I honestly always forget to keep toothpaste, but I kept it for you. Anyway, I finished this 3D Crest toothpaste. Usually I have Crest and my husband has Sensodyne, but I think he ran out of Sensodyne, so I think the next toothpaste we're using is both of us. But anyway, I just like the taste of it. Finished this hand sanitizer. I basically used it to refill my other little guys. This one, they gave it to me at work. Cap wouldn't close sometimes, and now it does. But anyway, I just want to get rid of this because I didn't want the hand sanitizer to go bad if like I couldn't close it all the way, you know? And then I finished 2 pairs of contacts. Yeah, so I guess I'm not used to seeing myself with contacts, especially without makeup. So I think I might need to start wearing contacts without makeup at home just to get used to my face, because I'm not used to my face without glasses. It's kind of weird. As in, I feel kind of ugly without glasses and without makeup. It's kind of weird. Anyway. And I think it's just like with these contacts, I can see everything. I can see my pores, I can see your pores. Like I can see everything with this, which, you know, is good and bad, right? And like, I don't know, even with makeup, it's like I can see my eyeshadow better with contacts, but then I feel like I can see everything else too. Anyway, yeah. I guess kind of makes me feel better that most people don't wear glasses / contacts, so they can't see everything on your face. Anyway, whatever. Okay, so then what happened? So for purchases for shower stuff, I bought this L'Oreal shampoo. This is the Dream Lengths Split and Sealing Shampoo. I actually wanted to use the glycolic gloss one, but because that glycolic cleanser broke me out, I was like, I'm not gonna risk it. So I bought this one, have not used it. I still have a quarter left of the Pantene one. It's a big ass bottle. So anyway, this is the only backup shower item we have currently, actually. Like no body wash, no nothing else. And I bought this contact solution because I have been using contacts a lot. This time around, I only used it twice. Very much glad I bought this, because usually I would just pour like the remaining liquid and then just, you know, hope it's fine. But sometimes like my contact pulled it inside of my tear duct, and I don't know, this this saved me. So yeah. And then for skincare, I bought 2 items. So I got this Panoxyl acne treatment bar. I wanted to get the 10% cream, but I saw that they had a bar. I don't know if it's new or what, but anyway, I figured this would foam, and it definitely foams up. So I've been really liking this so far. I'm still using the 4% on top of this, so that's probably why I'm like flaky, but anyway, it's pretty good. It's actually kind of gentle than like the cream 10% that I remember from years ago. So I don't know, I might still purchase a 10% cream, but you know, I'm already getting flaky skin, so maybe I shouldn't. Okay, other skincare product I bought was a Propolis Light Ampule in the serum. The serum my skin liked. I don't think I got any problems with that, but the oil, or what is it called, the toner, I think. Yeah, but the toner, I don't know. So anyway, I really like this. It's kind of a sticky formula, so if you don't like sticky skincare, you won't like this, but I really like it. It's really nice, very hydrating. I've only used it like twice. Oh yeah, it came like down to here, so that was kind of weird, but I am trusting that it's still 1 ounce. It was sealed too. For Black Friday, I got sucked in a little bit. I was only gonna buy one thing, and then I bought more things. So I only was gonna buy this foundation from Glossier. I got G10. I'm wearing it right now. I feel like the color's pretty good. It doesn't cover everything, so you can still see like my marks and stuff, but you know. Oh my god, you have never gotten, he hasn't gotten to that box in forever. I don't know if I'm pointing right. Okay. Sorry, what was I saying? I forgot. Like, pretty much just wanted to get this because it was 25% off. Actually, it was more than that. It's originally 30, but it was 18. So that's a pretty good deal, and I'm almost done with this. Probably still gonna take me like 2-3 months. And because of the shipping situation, I got these 2 items. Again, I already went on a whole ass rant in my vlog video. I had looked into travel stuff, and I had looked into silicone things from Fui. In the end, I ended up liking this the most. So yeah, so I used it today too. I used like 3 blushes. I tried it with the Glossier Cloud Paint. I tried it with this cream blush, and I tried it with, well, this side I tried with this Flower Beauty one. So yeah, I'm wearing 3 blushes right now. But yeah, I really like this. As I mentioned, this kind of reminds me of the consistency of a penis. But anyway, I was gonna say, oh, and then I got this sharpener, which sharpens really nicely. Which is like, I don't know, I know Elf has one, blah blah, but you know, like, look at that, so nice. Okay, the last thing I got was this Nivea lip balm, Blackberry, from Amazon. It was originally $5, but I got it for $3. But I've seen it a lot, but I've seen it for $7, so I think it actually was more of a discount. Anyway, I'm wearing this right now. I thought it was gonna be more purpley-ish. It looks more brown, not the color I wanted, but still looks pretty cute. I might actually still consider getting something in that berry format, because this isn't quite hit in the berry format for me. That sentence didn't make sense, but you get what I mean. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna try to edit this and post it. It's the last 3 weeks of school, so I probably won't be posting much after like posting 20,000 videos today. But I forgot they also gave me this freebie perfume. I smelled it in the bottle and it's too perfumey for me, so I'll probably just give this to my mom. Also, the other declutter was a deodorant. That was my husband's. That was expired, so that's the only declutter. And this one most likely. Okay, so these are my empties. This is what I bought. Thank you for watching. Bye.